Hey, it's the Midnight Raven, and today we're going to look at a Christmas idea that you could give as a present that doesn't cost you very much but will do the world a lot of good. So, I'm not sponsored or affiliated. I have signed up to this charity, but I want to share it with you because I think it would be such a cool idea for a Christmas present. So today I received my package from the Rspb, and that is the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Birds, and it's basically a charity that helps to fund wildlife conservation, helps to fund keeping the birds managed and keep them tracked, and this is how you're going to help them. This has everything you will receive when you sign up. You can sign up for as little as £1 a week. That's just £4 a month. At this day and age, it's actually cheaper than a cup of coffee, to be honest. And inside, you get lots of cool stuff. So, let's show you what you get. So, it comes in 1 to 2 weeks. And it's not the first charity I have signed up for, but this one is one close to my heart. My name is the Midnight Raven, and I love birds. Ravens, crows, magpies. I love just sitting in my garden and watching the birds. I think it's very therapeutic, and you will help with their conservation even in your own back garden. So in here you get a bunch of stuff. So first of all, let's show the thing. So when you order your pack, you get this. This is a thank you basically for not only helping them, but donating your money to them. So in here, you get a member's letter with a membership card, which I will show you in a minute. You get your Rspb members guide, which shows you all the conservations throughout the entire country that you, yes, you can visit with this membership for free. Because of your membership, you then gain entry to all of these birds conservations for free. You also get your adult members bookmark, your adult members car sticker, mail order catalogue, which shows you about stuff that you can buy that can also help, maybe as Christmas presents again, or all year round. And then you get your Rspb magazine that you also get. Like I said, you can pay as little as £1 a week. So you get that. Okay, so let's show you what you get. So, in here you get this. So what is this? So what is in it for you? So you get free entry and car parking to over 170 best places to see birds. And where can you find that out? In this that they send you. So you get a guide to all the conservations and nature reserves throughout the entire country in this book. This will also show you ones in Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. So literally, you could go anywhere and find somewhere to go. Like I said, you get entry for free, you get your parking for free. Every month, every quarter, you get your quarterly magazine giving you updates on everything. And with these, me and my eldest son can get into any nature reserve or conservation for free. I was going to sign just up myself because I live on my own, but they said I could have another adult added onto my membership, so I've added my eldest as he is more likely to be interested. So you get both of these, and all you have to do is take your card around with you and you show it. It expires in a year, and then if you continue to sign, they then send you a new one. So what you do is you can go through here and you will find each place that you can go to for free, and there are lots of them. You go there for free, and each place will tell you this. So this is my area, so I'm in East Anglia. So this tells me every conservation and nature reserve that I can go to in East Anglia for free, and you also get free parking. As long as you have that ticket with you, you can get free parking and you can enter. It tells you everything you need to know about what kind of land it is, what birds you might see, what the parking is like. And like I said, it literally shows you the entire country. And you get this sent to you. So it's a really handy book, especially if you go on holiday further up the country and you want to see if there's somewhere you can just stop off for the day or an afternoon. Okay, also in here, you get the Rspb quarterly magazine that gives you tips, advice, and shows you all about their conservation, protecting the precious birds of prey, gives you information about species and everything in there. And it's just a quarterly magazine just to give you a bit more in depth on what they actually do. There's some photos, there's some tips, there's some questions, talks about sustainability, talks about the yearly migration, the secret migration. From nightjars to scooters, you'll be amazed at what animals fly over your house while you're asleep migrating. You don't always see them, and you get that. So you get your quarterly magazine. Also included, you get a little car sticker, or in my case, I don't have a car, so I'm going to stick it in my window near my ducks, which also are helped in this. It's not just birds, it's ducks, and they also help wildlife in your back garden, so they're also interested in helping hedgehogs and foxes and that kind of conservation. It isn't just about birds. I was speaking to a lovely gentleman, and I believe the guy was called Dave, don't quote me on that, who works for the Rspb and was giving me all the information. But they are trying to help wildlife as a whole, not just birds. They are looking to help from everything that's in your back garden to conservations and to wildlife further afield. So what you could do in your back garden could help the birds as much as donating money to them, like feeding the birds in the winter, putting some feed out for them, having a bird table, having a bird bath in the summer so they don't get too hot. Tiny little things that you can do, but it all adds up. So I'm going to stick this in my window. And then, obviously, because you're going to be reading your book, like no end, trying to find the best places to go, they also give you this, which is Giving Nature a Home. This is a little Rspb bookmark, had to think there. And on the back, it's just a little bit of a bookmark. It's not the most interesting bookmark, but it is a bookmark nonetheless. And so we've got that. Then you get one of these. Now this is their gift guide. So this is kind of available all year round, but it is mainly to encourage you in the winter time. And it is buying stuff like prints, buying wildlife pictures. So if you have a love of birds, every penny in this book raised also goes into the conservation effort as well. You've got everything from binoculars. Get your binoculars, especially if you go to the fens, the nature reserves. You could have bird boxes in your back garden. You can also have bat boxes. Oh, if anybody knows me, I love preserving bats. You can have a bee house. You can have a butterfly house, a ladybird house. You would be surprised how many hideaway nests that you can have. Obviously, you can have the traditional bird table. You could have a bird bath. If you're in a flat like me, I don't know how I would help them by feeding them, because I don't really have like a garden. They also have special food you can buy in there, and it's a magazine full of lots of gift ideas that you can get. And they also have their calendars as well with the birds. So it's a whole range of goodies in there. Then you have this one, which is how to keep your garden birds healthy. So here's a little information sheet giving you tips on feeding and changing your bird feed once a week, fully dismantling all the components, brushing them down, removing dirt, making sure that you clean the bird tables and that. rinsing all the bird tables to make sure that they're clean, changing the food, changing the water in the bird bath so they have a nice healthy drink, as well as obviously to bath in. It says it's important to keep your bird feeders, bird tables, and bird baths clean so that your robins, blue tits, greenfinches, long-tailed tits can live a healthy life when food is short. So remember to fill your bird tables, clean them, change the water, try and clean them off ever so often, from dirt, debris, leaves. Don't let your bird bath be full of leaves and stuff, because then it stops them getting fresh, clean water, which is obviously what they need. And then in here we also have today is the day and a wonderful moment in life. Discover the freedom and adventure of holiday ownership, working in partner with Rspb, and this is Park Dean Resorts, which are a holiday place, and they have 55 unique parks all over the country. And apparently, being part of the Rspb, they're in partnership with them basically. So I've been on holiday at Park Dean before, and it was a wonderful time. I'd never had so much fun. And then they've just got another little advertisement in here, which isn't connected. Oh, working in partnership with the Rspb, and it's this. And this is Nordic Historical Adventures. Apparently this is cruises, I think. Full express, full voyage. It's not something that I'm really into. I prefer the conservation closer to home, but they are working in partnership with them. And that is everything you get. So you can go to hundreds of these conservation nature reserves, but you don't have to necessarily go to them to help. Like I said, you can donate just £1 a week, and it all helps the charity. I'm not sponsored or affiliated by them. I've actually, like I said, I've signed up to this for Christmas for me and my son, because birds hold a place in my heart. Had I had a garden, maybe I'd have a bird feeder in that. But instead, I've decided to donate to Rspb for at least a couple of months while I am in good stead money-wise. I know it's not easy, but if you could just give a month, a little helps. So, like I said, you get your book, you get your sticker, you get your bookmark, you get your quarterly magazine, and you get entrance to over 170 nature reserved conservation areas around the country, including Northern Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. So if you go up and down the country, or you just want to go to your local ones within the area that you live in, every little helps. And then, like I said, you can pay by direct debit, which is what I do. I have £4 come out of my bank a month. The letter says, "We are delighted to have you on board. You are now part of the country's largest nature conservation charity. You've joined over 1 million other members, and as a charity, we depend on people like you," yes, you watching this, "to help put money back into saving the birds. You can start enjoying right away. Your membership cards are enclosed, and as soon as you receive them, you can go straight off into the wilderness and visit all of these lovely reserves. You can use the gift book to get a nice pair of binoculars. But yeah, if you only try it for a month, give to Rspb, help them out this winter. It's going to be a nice cold winter. So if you have birds in your back garden, try and give them fresh water daily. Try and top up their food. Try and clean out their bird baths because of the debris from the trees and falling leaves. And just generally keep an eye on them. The birds have a rough time with, pollution and global warming, and if we can help them just a tiny bit to make their lives just a little bit easier, it makes you feel good inside that you're doing something for somebody else, especially when it comes to wildlife. But you can also help your hedgehogs, your bees, your butterflies, bats. There is plenty of conservation ideas that you can do, not only for birds in your back garden, but to help all creatures great and small. If you want to like and subscribe and give us a big thumbs up, comment down below, do you support a charity? Is it an animal charity? Is it cancer charity? Is it children's charity? Do you give charity donations at Christmas? Do you give gifts as charity donations? Do you sign people up for this? A few years ago when my son was little, going back a few years, I used to give him a charity donation to the gift dogs for the blind many years ago. So help out your local charities this winter. I'm not sponsored or affiliated, but I did sign up and I thought I would share my pack with you because it's a charity close to my heart. Like and subscribe, and I will see you very soon for another video. Take care and Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.